Hi everyone, my name is Courtney. I write under the pen names Lyra Parish, and I'm one half of the USA Today best-selling duo Kennedy Fox. And today I'm going to discuss the things that we accomplished in the last quarter. This will also be my 27-month update of being a full-time self-published author. I wanted to get back to doing quarterly updates because it's fun to be able to track what we accomplished or what we're working on, because as time goes on, it's very easy to forget those little details. Stay tuned to the end because I will be announcing the winner for the cover critique giveaway, and I am really excited to see who won that. Through the months of March and June, we released 2 books. It was Claiming the Cowboy and Tempting the Cowboy. I am very excited to say that we have had the largest pre-orders on these 2 books that we've had since 2017. You guys know that I talk about how Kindle Unlimited nearly killed our career. Yes, I will put a card up above if you want to hear more about that discussion, but it has taken us a little while to get back to where we used to be when we were wide. If you're new here, we started on all platforms. We ended up taking our books off all platforms. We enrolled into Kindle Unlimited for 14 or 15 months, realized that it really wasn't working out for us, pulled all of our books, went back wide, and it has taken us literal years to rebuild our reader base on those platforms. It is starting to really take off. We have been extremely consistent over the last few years, and these 2 books are essentially the final books in a 9-book series. So it was beneficial for us to see that a longer series could do so well and pre-orders could continuously climb. You know that I am one of those people who believes that you need to stay in your own lane and the only person that you should be competing with is yourself. And we track our pre-orders. I created a spreadsheet and Brooke updates it pretty much daily, and our goal is always to beat the previous book's pre-orders. And we did that with Claiming the Cowboy, we did that with Tempting the Cowboy, and we have Seducing the Cowboy, which releases on August 23rd, which is Will's birthday. And I truly believe that we will have the largest pre-orders that we've had since 2017 with that book. I'm very happy to see our pre-orders growing. We've gone back to basics with pre-order pricing, where essentially if you pre-order, you get $1 off, and as soon as the book goes live, we are raising those prices. So that helps train our readers to pre-order because they know they're gonna get a discount. They can just go ahead and pre-order it. They're not gonna be charged until the day that the book arrives on their device, and then they get to save $1. We also went through and we upped the prices for some of our books. If they are interconnected standalones, we know that we can charge more than $4.99 for those, and it has not affected our sales whatsoever. Another really cool thing that I am super excited to chat about is in April, we had a record-breaking royalty month. It was the largest royalties that we have ever earned in the history of Kennedy Fox. And that to me is crazy to be able to say that because we have had some really amazing months. So for us to beat our all-time record, you know, you get to this point in your career where you're like, you know what, if I just can stay at my baseline, I'm completely happy. But to see it continuously growing is super exciting. Also, our backlist has grown, so that's one of the things that has helped with that. So yeah, record-breaking month in April. I cannot wait until we beat that number because that's gonna be like... Another thing that we accomplished is steadily growing our brand in the Italian markets. This was something that I discussed in my previous update and updates before that one, where we are starting to self-publish our own foreign editions in Italian. We worked pretty hard to find some very good translators, and we've been trying to build our advanced reviewer team, and so far it's really worked out. I can see that we are steadily growing in those languages, and we are super close to making back our expenses for the novella that we translated and also for the first book that we translated. I think we need to earn about about $550 more for the first book, and then we are in the green. And for the novella, I think that we need to earn another $200. So it's small amounts, but to see that after 6 months, we have made our money back on getting those books translated, and then the rest of it's just going to be profit is very, very exciting. Another thing that we are pursuing kind of like right now in this time frame is we are going to start self-publishing in the German markets. And I know this is one of those things where indies are like, oh my God, how are you doing this? What? Foreign? Why? That's too overwhelming. I think once you get the hang of it, it's actually not as bad. You upload the same way that you would do your English titles in the same stores for the same prices, and the process is exactly the same. I think a lot of the hang up for people is trying to find good translators who will do your work justice and to make sure that the translation is correct. And that is where the work comes in. It is expensive to get translations done, but you have to realize that it's an investment into your books and your business and your brand. And once they are translated, you actually don't really have to do it again. It's just an investment. Eventually you will make your money back, and then it will continue to make you money for the rest of your life. A few other small things we did. We completely redid our website. I know some of you may have noticed that. We just made it cleaner. We added some different things to our shop. Brooke has been working really hard on our not safe for work stickers. I would show them here, but I don't think they're actually safe for YouTube. If you're interested in that, you can always go to our website and check that out. We've been doing well with our shop and releasing new products for our readers, and they seem to really enjoy being able to buy different merch from our shop. One of the things that we did earlier this year was we started offering our ebooks on our website, which has been extremely profitable. We kind of did like a test on it and sent a newsletter to our readers, and we had like 30 something copies downloaded from our shop for a backlist book. So we know that it works and that it can be profitable and something that we can use in the future. For example, say we want to write some sort of like special edition book that's not available anywhere but our website. That would be a good way for us to entice people to potentially start using our site instead of using all of these other platforms where we have to pay 30%, because when we sell it on our site, we pay like 3.5%, whatever the PayPal fees are right now. And so that was something that was super cool to see people downloading our books from our site and then actually reading them and commenting and stuff like that. So that was super, super neat. We have also been busy in this last quarter talking about our 2023 releases, what we are going to release. We also announced that we are going to be doing a dark duet that is loosely based on Annie and Daddy Warbucks. Okay, everybody's of age, so please don't come after me. Looking forward to this because it is a series that I've wanted to write since like 2015 era, but I knew then I wasn't going to be able to do that series justice. But now I feel like I actually have the ability to do it justice, plus it's going to be a Kennedy Fox book, and I know that me and Brooke are going to make this something extremely special. I'm stoked for it. It's going to be awesome. Also, I just got back from Dallas. I took part in Inkers Con. It's a conference that is held in Dallas yearly by Alessandra Torre. She puts this on, and I got to be a speaker where I co-presented with Rochelle Page, and we talked about co-writing. Co-presenting about co-writing. It was very fun. I met a lot of people. There are times when I will just hear one piece of information and it's like that puzzle piece that I was missing for all these other things that I already know to make sense. Or it's just that one little tip that I didn't fully understand that's explained in like a different way that I find helpful. I am always learning, and I am always looking for different tips and tricks to make our books and our brands better. So I never feel like anything is above me or I can't learn something new. So I did take part in a lot of the sessions, and I did learn a lot of things from different people. I got to meet some people who were here on YouTube. I got to meet Dell and I got to meet Michael. I will put their channels down below. It was just a really great event. Everyone was super kind and nice, willing to share information. It's funny because like I go to these things and they're Like, I never walk into a room and assume anyone knows who I am. And so I'll just chat with anybody and probably talk a little bit too much, which I have realized over the last couple years of my life that I sometimes do that, kind of like right now. I'll chat with people and I'll be like, oh yeah, like we've done that. Here's some tips and tricks to help with that, or to sell more books, or to promote this way, or to do that. And you know, people are super grateful. And then 9 times out of 10, they will come back to me like the next day or hours later, and they'll be like, oh my God, I didn't realize that you were like 1/2 of Kennedy Fox. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't have that on my name tag. And it just feels weird to talk to people and be like, hey, I'm Courtney or Lyra Parish or Kennedy Fox, whatever you want to call me. It's a big introduction to give to one person, especially if that person's like me and doesn't remember anyone's names. I don't know, it was just a different experience for me because I haven't been out in public in like 2 years and actually talked to people or readers or anything. So it was a lot of fun. And I will leave you with this one thing that I heard that was like a light bulb moment for me. You guys know that there are specific books that I pretty much tell every author they should get and read. It's down below in all the descriptions of all my videos. And one of those books is this book right here. It is an amazing book. It's called Dear Writer, You Need to Quit. It's by Becca Syme. I got to meet Becca. We were all like sitting at a table chatting, laughing, ha ha ha, and like having a conversation. And then someone was like, yeah, Becca. And I was like, wait a second. You're Becca. Oh my God. I am so in love with you. I had one of those fangirl moments. Becca did this presentation at Inkers, and if you're signed up for the digital, you will get to watch it. And I'm not going to give away a lot of what she said, but there was one thing that I just have to share with you guys. And she stated, imposters don't have imposter syndrome. In the moment, I was like, yeah, of course, like, duh, everybody knows that. But then I was like sitting in the bathtub, it was like 3 a.m. and I was like, oh my God, it makes total utter sense that imposters don't have imposter syndrome. And essentially what that means is, you know, when you are an imposter, like, you know that you're an imposter, right? Like, you are trying to pretend to be something that you're not. Like, that's the goal, is to fool everyone around you into believing that you are this thing that you're not. When you experience imposter syndrome, it's because you're actually doing the work, but self-doubt gets inside of you and you think that you are an imposter because maybe you don't know everything. Maybe you don't have enough experience. Maybe you don't X, Y, and Z. But the reality is, you're not really an imposter. You're just at a different stage or level in your career. It doesn't make you a fake. And so my brain literally exploded. I had to make a Facebook post about it because it clicked. It made so much sense. And you know, I talk about it a lot. I'm like, oh yeah, I experienced imposter syndrome. You know, even after all this time, I don't think it ever goes away. There's always that point where you're like, but am I really an author? Yes, you are. You've written 40+ books. It was just that one little tweak, that one little sentence that was said that just completely changed my thought process. If those worries and those thoughts of self-doubt ever come into my head, I'm going to be like, but Becca said that imposters don't have imposter syndrome. And so it's like, wow, I was literally speechless when it all clicked together. And I had to come on here and share that with you guys. And I hope that those words, which I found so profound and powerful at 3 a.m. a week later after my brain processed what she said, and I hope that helps somebody out there who may be like, oh my gosh, I'm having imposter syndrome, I'm an imposter. No, you're not, unless you're trying to be. If you're not trying to be, you're actually doing the dang thing. And that's what matters and that's what counts. And so anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about that because I will continue going. But yeah, we accomplished a lot over the last 3 months. I am going to continue to give you guys quarterly updates because it helps me remember what we did and also keeps me on track. And it'll be fun to watch when I'm like 80 and I'm like, hey, what was I doing back in 2022? I think it's time that we go ahead and announce this giveaway winner. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I did a video where I did a cover critique. At the end of that video, which I will put up here in the corner, I said this: what you have to do to enter this $200 giveaway that is intended for a cover, it will be sent to you via PayPal, friends and family. And now it's time to figure out who won that. So we are going to go to the YouTubes. Yes, where is it? Cover critiques. Here we go. Episode 3. Cover or and then random comment YouTube. Okay, so it looks like this is the winner, and this comment says, come on, we're gonna come close. We're gonna come close. Okay. This comment says, I want to win this giveaway because after watching the series, I realized the cover design plans I had in mind for the first book in my fantasy series won't sell well and my budget is too low. Sure, I can delay it and save up for it, but I suffer from chronic illness and money is hard to put aside, so it would mean a very long delay. Winning this would be a huge help and raise the chance of getting more sales that I would have as a new author. I hope you make more videos in this series because I'm learning so much from them. Yay! I'm so excited that you won. Oh my gosh, you're so close. Let's take a little scoot back. I am so happy that you won. I am so excited that you won. And like your fantasy book, now you're gonna get that cover that you deserve to have. So I will comment down below your comment and I want you to reply back with your email address, but don't put it all together. Do like your email and then with like the brackets at and then whatever it is. And I will make sure that that comment comes from you because people will create fake profiles, and so this is the only way that I can really match it up. So congratulations. Thank you all so much to everyone who entered to win this giveaway. I hope to be able to do more stuff for people like this in the future. And thank you again, Shannon, for donating your prize and giving back to the community. You are the real MVP here. So thank you all so much, everyone. I appreciate you. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things the real YouTubers tell you to do. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, which is super exciting because you guys know that I told you at 10,000 subscribers we were gonna have a special live stream. And I'm just gonna say this. Have you ever seen Hot Ones? Yeah. I'm not even gonna say anything else, but there will be a very fun thing that I'm going to do for 10,000 subscribers, and I hope that we get there soon so then we can do it and have a good old time. But that's all I have for today. I hope you have an amazing, incredible week. You accomplish all your goals and you write all the words, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye, guys.